Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law and estate planning attorney in New York. Today I'm going to give you further insight into the guardianship proceeding in Supreme Court. Before I do that, if you would like to speak with me, if you have any questions, if you'd like to discuss your elder law issue, please go to my website, frankbrunolaw.com. The guardianship process. Right, so yesterday I explained that a petitioner will file a petition alleging that a person is incapacitated. Now, and I discussed a little bit about the role of court evaluator and the report that has to be issued. Today I'd like to speak about the actual court proceeding. The petitioner, the person that's alleging, that's stating to the court, making this request, making this application, is really saying, this person is incapacitated. I am alleging that this person is incapacitated based on a series of conditions, either an actual diagnosis or a physical condition. The person's in a coma, the person exhibits dementia, the person has some other ailment that renders them not physically incapacitated, but mentally incapacitated. And the burden on the one bringing the case is that they have to demonstrate that there's an incapacity. They do that by witness testimony, by the examination of the court evaluator, and possibly even an expert. So I recently had a case where one person filed a case and wanted to be the guardian of this person. And they're alleging that they have this incapacity. Well, in the very same case, another person filed a cross petition. That other person also wants to be the guardian. So sometimes a nursing home will bring a case, or a hospital will bring a case, and then a family member will bring a cross petition. Sometimes it's siblings or children or other relatives. I've seen cases where there's the second wife against the adult children. I've seen brothers fighting. I've seen sisters fighting. I've seen a brother against the sister. Right? Every permutation of family. So if there is a cross petition, the person that filed first would have the requirement of having to put their case on first. And then the cross petitioner would cross-examine those witnesses and put their own case on. And it may in fact be either a battle of experts as to whether or not a person has a certain condition, or it could be just based on fact witnesses. And it is a hearing, it is in front of a judge, there's no jury, but the judge is the trier of fact, and all the rules of evidence apply. So it's a little bit of a big thing. So if you would like to speak about your case, or just your situation, perhaps to avoid a case, please reach out to me. Call Frank Bruno, or take a look at my website, Frank Bruno Law. Thank you.